Hey guys, Graham here with InlinePerformanceMag.com, and today we're putting Project Corona one step closer to the road by swapping out the broken radiator, which has a broken bracket on it, with this new or used but good unit. So first thing we got to do, pop off the hoses, drain the coolant out of the bike, try not to make a mess and save the planet. That's why we have a bucket. So we'll get started and follow along. Yeah, a lot of times the clamp is loose through this line stuff.
Do a flat one?
Yeah, that might help. Oh, there, I think I got this one.
Got it?
Yeah, I think so. Alright, so we've got all the lines, coolant lines, as well as the fan disconnected, which makes the radiators clear to come out. Make sure you get all the top little bleed hoses, the two main hoses. There's also a third big hose on the bottom right side of the motorcycle. So it's ready to come out. You can see we've got our coolant in our bucket. Just got to get the new one ready to put in. So you can see in my right hand, your left, you can see there's no bracket here on the bottom of the radiator. That got broken off, and you can also see there's a lot of damage just to the fins in general. Where this used one, not brand new, but the bracket's intact, fins look a lot better, so we're just going to go ahead and use this one. Alright, so mounting the radiator, there's only 3 mounting points here, one on the bottom. That was the one that was broken on the old radiator, and there's 2 on the top. Do make sure that the rubber bushings and the inserts are present, because that's what isolates the radiator from vibration and ultimately cracking from the vibrating of the frame. So we've got it all lined up here, just got to bolt it up. Okay, so we've got the radiator mounted, all bolted up. The last thing to do before we fill the system is just to connect all the hoses. Alright, so we've got all the coolant lines now hooked up, everything's mounted, we're good to go. Obviously the last step is to simply fill the cooling system with coolant. We're using a pre-diluted coolant that's already 50-50. This is preferable to just 50% coolant, 50% hose water, because you might not get the ratio right, and also using distilled water is much preferable than just regular tap water. But in this case, it's pre-diluted, we're good to go, just fill it up. Alright, so we've now got the radiator filled all the way up with the coolant, and obviously as you can tell, this bike is not operational right now, but that does leave us with one more step to complete when we get the bike running, and that would be to actually run the engine with the cooling system open. That way we can top off the coolant as if any bubbles work their way out of the system, and also just make sure coolant's circulating, the thermostat is opening, all of that. Of course we can't do that yet, but it is great. We've got the radiator mounted up. It's good to go. The system's all sealed up. So keep it tuned to InlinePerformanceMag.com as we turn Project Corona back into the street machine she used to be.